I'm here today to harvest the corn that I planted a few months ago. And I'm going to be talking about how do you move from a single grain of corn to having 200, 300, and even 400 grains. Now, watch me. I want you to follow closely as we go about the harvesting process. Now, this is what I have here. It started with this. Let me open this up for you to see what we're having in here. Okay? As I said, I planted a single grain and now I'm having hundreds. If we were to count this, just one line here, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Just a single line here is about 30 grains. Now, if you multiply it, we just make an estimate. Maybe we'll have 10 lines on this. So this is about 300 grains. How do you move from 1 to 300? There is a lot that took place for us to move from 1 to 300. First of all, I believe that I'm going to have increase. And what I did was to plant this single grain of corn. And I waited. No matter how hungry I was, no matter what was happening, I had to wait for the soil to respond to the seed that I put in it. It did not matter if I doubted if the process was going to deliver or not. I obeyed the law of sowing, and automatically, as I waited, the law kicked into place, and now I'm having this increase. This is more than multiplication. It's a geometric growth. Most of the times, people don't have a growth mindset. They have a scarcity mindset. They believe that for them to grow, other people have to diminish. It's not necessarily so. And at times, some have a hard time believing that God wants them to prosper. As I said, God wants you to prosper, because it is written that He's going to give us above and beyond that which we can think or even imagine, exceedingly, abundantly, above and beyond that which we can think or imagine or even ask. I say that because when you put in a single grain of corn, this is how much you get. This is more than many times what was planted. You need to learn to obey the laws that govern increase. When you obey those laws, the laws are no respecter of persons. It doesn't matter if you are tall, if you are short, if you are young, if you are old. It doesn't matter the state of the economy. It doesn't matter what is happening. Even when we're having a bad economy, if you sow seed in the ground, the seed is still going to grow. Seeds don't know, they don't care about the economy. There is a law of reaping and sowing. When you sow, you're going to reap. In addition to that, there is process. You have to learn process. You have to learn the seasons. You have to learn timing. I could not have harvested this 2 weeks ago. It was not yet ready. No matter how hungry I am, it doesn't really matter. What matters is to make sure you understand process. I'm shooting this video to encourage you to discover the principles that govern different areas of your life. You want to be successful. It's been said that success leaves a clue. You need to look at those that have been successful and see what they did to get there. If you follow the same laws and the same principles, you're going to be successful. It's not magic. It's not something that just happens. No, you need to put in the work that is involved. Now, talking about work, there is some amount of work involved in doing all this. Not only are you going to plant, you you have to put in some work. Even when we are harvesting, work is involved in harvesting. And now we have to get this ready for the next planting season. So there's work involved every stage of the way. You cannot circumvent the work. You have to put in some sweat equity if you want to get the results that you desire. Now, don't sit there and keep saying that some people are lucky and some are not. Again, you can see, look at this one. It didn't do as much as the other one, but they were planted at the same day on the same place. This one is not, but you have to keep planting. The more the seeds, the better for you.
Time 2 hours. Distance 7.29 miles. Average pace 15 minutes 10 seconds per mile.
Yeah, we have to start getting the bed ready for the next seeds to be planted. Look at this one as well. Again, very tiny and very little. But you compare this to this, they were planted on the same day, on the same piece of earth, and they responded very differently, which means you have to plant as many seeds as possible, and each is going to do its own thing. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you've learned something that can help you succeed in other areas of your life. Don't be shy of hard work. Don't be shy to plant. You mustn't do gardening. Sow seeds in your relationships. Sow seeds in your business. Sow seeds in your connections, and you're going to reap 100-fold, 300-folds, 400-folds with time. If you want to experience geometric growth in your life, you have to discover the laws and the principles that govern success, and you abide by them, and you're going to be successful. God bless you. Share this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more updates.